Let me tell you something honestly. Most men don't lose women because they are not attractive. They lose women because of small mistakes they repeat again and again. Mistakes they often don't even realize. I've seen it many times. Friends of mine, people I worked with, even younger versions of myself. So today, I want to talk to you like an older brother, not to criticize you, but to help you avoid 7 mistakes that quietly push women away. Introduction. When it comes to attraction, most men focus on the wrong things. They worry about looks. They worry about saying the perfect line. But attraction is rarely about perfection. It is mostly about behavior. And sometimes, the very thing a man does to try to keep a woman is exactly what pushes her away. So let's talk about the mistakes that happen more often than people think. 1. Trying too hard to impress. This is probably the most common mistake. A man meets a woman he likes, and suddenly, he tries too hard. He talks too much. He tries to show how successful he is, how smart he is, how interesting he is. But here is the thing. When you try too hard to impress someone, it often feels forced. Real confidence is quiet. A man who is comfortable with himself does not feel the need to prove his value every minute. Women notice that, and surprisingly, the less you try to prove yourself, the more natural your confidence appears. 2. Being too available. Let me give you a simple truth. If someone is always available, they often appear less valuable. Many men make this mistake. They reply instantly to every message. They cancel their own plans just to be available. They make the woman the center of their entire life. But attraction needs space, not distance in a negative way. Just enough space for curiosity to exist. When a man has his own life, his own goals, his own routine, he becomes more interesting because he is not chasing. He is living. 3. Seeking constant approval. Another mistake I see often is approval seeking. A man constantly asks questions like, "Do you like me? Are you happy with me? Did I say something wrong?" Now don't get me wrong. Caring about someone's feelings is good. But constantly needing reassurance creates pressure. Confidence means trusting that you are enough. A man who believes in himself does not constantly need validation. And that calm self-belief is incredibly attractive. 4. Losing your own identity. This one is subtle, but it happens a lot. A man enters a relationship and slowly starts changing everything about himself. His hobbies disappear. His routines change. His priorities shift completely. And before long, his life revolves around one person. At first it might look like devotion. But over time, it becomes unhealthy. Because attraction grows when two individuals bring their own lives into a relationship, not when one person loses himself completely. 5. Overreacting to small problems. Life is full of small misunderstandings. A delayed message, a canceled plan, a misunderstood comment. But how a man reacts to these small situations reveals a lot about him. Some men immediately assume the worst. They get upset quickly. They overthink every detail. But emotional stability is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. A calm man creates a sense of safety. And safety is incredibly powerful in relationships. 6. Trying to control everything. Control is often disguised as care. A man might say things like, "I just want to protect you. I only want what's best for you." But sometimes, what he really means is control. Who she talks to, where she goes, how she spends her time. Here is the truth. Healthy attraction cannot exist where freedom does not exist. Respect and trust create stronger relationships than control ever will. 7. Forgetting to enjoy the moment. This last mistake is surprisingly common. Many men become so focused on the future of a relationship that they forget to enjoy the present. They constantly analyze everything. Where is this going? Question mark. Does she like me enough? What will happen next? But relationships are not business deals. They are experiences, moments, conversations, laughter. The men who attract people naturally are often the ones who simply enjoy the moment. They are present, relaxed, and real. Conclusion. If you remember one thing from this video, remember this. Attraction is rarely about perfection. It is about balance, confidence without arrogance, care without control, interest without desperation. Avoid these 7 mistakes, and you will already be ahead of many men. And if you found this conversation helpful, consider subscribing for more insights about human behavior and relationships.